part might be a bit on the quick side. Here we go. Have fun. Let's start out with d4 in that game. Have fun. I'm waiting on that move. Have fun. Let's try c4. Have fun. In this one, my opponent has played that, and let's play a little copycat. Okay, and thank you for the compliment, Bullet Monster. And we're ready for this one as well. Okay, we have action. French defense coming up. Sicilian. English going in this direction. Okay, so let's play d5 and let's do what in this game? Well, let's stay flexible. I want some more information before I make my next decision. So entering a Benoni structure, entering what is maybe a Rossolimo or a Sveshnikov. And let's see if my opponent is going to play d5 now or maybe never. So bishop to g4 is a move, I'm pretty sure. Bishop g4, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a move. So let's go with it. And, well, if I do this, then this move comes. I'm not really able to get this in so easily, not without some issues with my knight getting kicked away, e5. So well, let's go for a King's Indian defense. Not my style, but we're going to try it. Get my queen knight out. Take there, that's why I played c5. Okay, I have control over d5 in this one. Alright, this was, I think, a move that my opponent could have been playing. I'm not sure what I want to do with this pawn. Most likely c6, but it does have the option of c5. Most likely c6, I say that because I'm trying to maybe blunt the diagonal of that king-bishop. Alright, some more common moves in that one, and we're still in Sveshnikov land, and just bring my knight out, or do I play d4 first? I think I'm going to go with d4 first. I might want to go e3, knight e2. Okay. So I think just bishop here. If I play bishop d6, I always have to worry that when this move is played, is my knight going to get kicked away? So let's go with a more tame... Hang on, though. Bishop here or c6? Bishop here. Oh, I really want to make sure I have control over this. Or maybe I do this move first. Knight here. Retain some options. What's my opponent's last move? They played d3. Can I get this c5? No, that seems way too scary. c5 and then the c4, exposing this pawn with knight moves here. That's too scary for me. So I'm debating on this knight to d7 or c6. I think I like moving my knight first. It certainly rules out this knight centralization with tempo on my bishop, so some meaning in that. Let's castle. And let's take with the pawn because now I'm claiming a space advantage and I would much rather have more pieces on the board. Still in book lines here. And now I think e3, knight e2, and eventually b3, bishop b2 is going to be my setup. I think I like that. I could play this, but Maybe my opponent starts striking at this pawn very quickly. Maybe after e4, this is played right away. Yeah, I'm going to go with something a little bit more tame for right now. Just have reinforce my central dark square pawn. Let's go with d6. I'm going to end up burning a lot of time in that game. I just know it. Don't have much experience with that. Okay. I think bishop check is a move. Bishop check with the idea of provoking maybe the bishop to play here and then dropping my bishop back to, let's say, e2. I want my knight to eventually get here on c4 to put pressure on this pawn. If I do this, bishop f5 right away. Actually, let me try this. If the bishop blocks, I'm going to play a4. Okay, so far we are still in book in that game. And I want to keep my bishop having a clear view, so that's why I'm going with that. Now this is interesting. Knight to c3. I don't have to worry about this pawn strike. Interesting. Now, maybe playing c5 is a good idea. c5, and then I could have the in response to e4, I could be playing this, a structural change. And I'll be looking to then play on the queen side. My opponent will be coming at me on the king side. Let's see about that though. c5, e4, pawn push. Could I then follow up with here to reinforce that? Or what's more, maybe I could play just e5 right now. No, something seems off with that. I think I want to be able to have this as a response though. c5, and if when e4 comes, the structural change. Pawn push, I hit the knight, he retreats here, or is there an in-between pawn push? Probably not. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. And now this here. Okay, well, I think knight c6, and then if he gets kicked, I play knight here. I was recently going over something like this. Let's see. Knight c6, if pawn push, I play here. I'm on this pawn. The bishop's not on its classic diagonal to defend. It's a bit awkward, and as a follow-up, I could be playing my knight here. I think that this is the move. Knight c6, so now a4. So if we are to exchange some pieces, even though in that game I have a space advantage, and earlier I was saying I don't want to exchange pieces, if an exchange does occur, I am being helped because my rook would come to life. Okay. To take or not. I think maintaining the tension. If I take, I just free the bishop. Taking in the center frees the bishop. Pushing here releases the pressure on this pawn, and it makes a counter central strike e5 that much easier. So I think b3 is called for. I want to do this anyhow. I want to do b3 because I want to get my bishop here, so I think it's better to keep the tension. Okay, here we go. We're going to have these structural changes, aren't we? Yes, we are. Alrighty. I guess we are going for it. I don't think I do well to keep this tension, or do I? If I keep this tension, hang on. No, I don't like this capture, and then hang on. Already some structural issues. Let's see. Potential changes in the structure. Am I going to be okay if we have these pawn push, knight here? My other idea is that just this knight still is pinned. Actually, could I do something like this? Would that be annoying? Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. So bishop e7 comes to mind. Yeah, I think that's actually a good idea. Let's see, my clock is ticking on nearly every game. Should I just push right away? Push right away? And then follow up with this. And then I think I'm already threatening this type of push. Pawn push, knight here, pawn push. I think h3 would challenge my bishop. Might have to give up my bishop. I'm gonna go for that. I'll give up my bishop once it's challenged. It is a closed position, so I think I could play this now. e5. Let's go with it. All right, and now I don't want to trade. So if I'm not going to trade, where do I go? Bishop d3 or e2? Bishop d3. Bishop d3, and then I would like to get an h3. Well, let me see. Or do I just take? Is it okay to get rid of this, to trade a piece down? And then just get knight f3 here. I'm helping my opponent develop though. If I could get bishop here and then h3, I think bishop here, bishop g4 is needed. f3, bishop back, g4, bishop back. Can I really do something like that? Decisions, decisions, decisions. I'm investing a lot of time in the opening here. Okay. Not really what I wanted to do, but it's happening. I should have been in pre-move mode with that. And I feel this right here. Pawn push. Yeah, pawn push. Alright, my knight belongs where? My knight, I believe, belongs... Oh, I want to keep them developed, or do I just go back home looking at this square? Pawn, or knight here with a5 maybe? Knight here, a3, knight back. If b4 could be played, I'm in trouble, and I believe it could. I don't have any tactics there just yet, so b8 or e7. I think it's important to keep pressure on this, otherwise there might be some push undermining my e5 point. Okay, and now get developed. Get my knight out. Okay, break this pin. Nothing here, something here. Bishop is threatened. Give up my light square bishop. Bishop back, pawn push, bishop here. I'm biting on a rock. Take that guy. Opponent is flying. And do I do this? I don't think that it's necessary. Let's first castle. Okay, so far so book on that one. What do I do here? I didn't castle on this side just yet. I think it's important to reinforce this point, which is going to soon be under fire. The bishop's going to go back and we're going to be seeing f4. That's the direction my opponent will be playing. So do I do this first? Actually, knight here, knight here. I have to do something about this pawn. So I wonder if this move is better first. Yeah, let's clamp down on that. Okay, so get this in there. And I could put pressure on this pawn. That's got to be a bit annoying. Knight here to defend. Pawn pusher. Maybe I should just castle first. Yeah, let me do the move that I know I'm going to have to make. So there we go. The bishop's back. And now I wonder if queen here and then queenside castle is available. I don't know that I really want to go kingside castle. It seems too scary. I wonder if instead of my bishop move I could have thought about h6 g5. It's very weakening to my light squares, but maybe there is something to be said for that. Let's do this, reinforce my point right there, and now this seems to be crying out. c6. And then maybe give up this bishop for the knight. Can I get a knight here somehow? Actually, maybe there is c5. Other potential structural changes. Let's see. c5. Okay, let's see what decision is going to be made. Okay, need to take that, I'm pretty sure. I think I want to get rid of this knight. Okay, I'm still thinking on that one. It's castle, bishop here, bishop e6, queen there. Don't know if that's a good idea. Let's get rook on an open file. Wow, I was not expecting that. Could do this pawn push. Right here, there's tactics. He's unprotected, so pushing this pawn is terrible. Dark square weaknesses. h5 bishop here, this pawn is halted. However, h5... Hey, hang on. h5... If bishop here, knight h7... with then h4 to follow. I think there's something to that. I'm gonna give that a shot. I've not committed my king just yet. This, I think, is a good idea. I think it's important for me to retreat my knight and reinforce this so I could get this advance in. My opponent will probably be doing the same. What now? I can't get this maneuver in. My knight is a bit of a dummy here. Bishop here. Are there tactics with knight takes? No. Knight takes. I'm on this. If knight takes, knight queen takes, I'm there to defend. Bishop here. I think that could be a bit annoying. Let me do that. Might get kicked around a little bit. h6. Maybe I back up. Need to play that. Can't allow the light square bishops to just come off. If they're going to come off, I need to repair the weakness that I have. Push in the center. Bishop here. Hitting the rook. Might be kicking it to a square it wants to go to. However, this queen is kind of stuck, isn't she? I could be doing something in the center. Should I just take some action in the center now? This and then this. Knight here. Is that going to be a pain? I think it is. Allowing that knight to put pressure on this pawn. Maybe just queen here. And if there is a knight move, my knight can move and defend. Not sure what to do. Maybe queen d3. I don't like this, and then I'm opposite it, so... Maybe I could just be moving this pawn. How could I improve the positioning of one of my pieces? I'm burning a lot of time. It's gonna come back to bite me. I could feel it. F4. Can I really get this pawn involved? Seems a bit crazy, but I think I'm going to do it. I think that it's actually a good idea. F4, E4. My opponent has not yet moved in that one. Knight there. I think I need to go with this. I want to get here, so if I could eliminate this pawn, my knight gets in there. I think I have to play that. Okay, back up, or do I take the knight? Oh man, I don't know if I really want to give up my bishop. Bishop here, knight takes pawn, knight takes knight. I think I work out okay. I end up getting that pawn back, and my queen is very active if my opponent goes for that. So now what do you do in these situations? I think I challenge the knight. This knight is out of play. Usually he's coming to c2 much quicker. So I think this is called for. Need to challenge that d5 square. There we go. d3 is being hit. I have to babysit it with my queen. Don't know that I really want to move it. Okay, a little bit awkward for sure, that queen's placement. So now h4 seems pretty attractive, actually. Let's go for it. I'm trying to undermine those dark squares. I'm trying to control that f5 square. Okay, dark squares off. I still have a space advantage. Taking allows my opponent's pieces to come to life. I think it's better to keep my bishop on an aggressive post now, targeting d6. So how do I recapture, with my queen or my bishop? I think I go with my queen. She is not yet developed. However, taking with my... No, I'm going to take with my queen. It's better like that. Action here. So can't I just take here and I'm winning a pawn? Pawn takes? What am I missing? Pawn takes, I have... Oh, I don't have enough on it. What am I talking about? Okay. It's alright, though. I think I'm still okay. This bishop is bad. Queenside castle. Or do I voluntarily move my knight? Like g8, e7, and then here. I think I'm going to do that. Go back home. When in doubt, go back home. Okay, this I thought this was the correct move. I thought f4 should have been played. So now there might be the potential for just playing here just to prevent this pawn from advancing. I also like just throwing a question. The bishop prepared to give itself up for this? I guess it is. There we go. Let's go in pre-move mode with that one. Times. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Light square weaknesses. I guess it's to support this knight right here, but g6 and f5, I'm looking at knight here, and then if the knight thinks he's going to camp out on this square, I always have f4. I also have rook e6. These squares are lighting up in my mind a real lot. This bishop is bad news. So, how can I exploit these weaknesses? Knight here, 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 here. Seem far-fetched? I don't think it is. Eyeing those weak points right away. So now what? Rook here. Actually, I think it might be important to stop this knight from pivoting on this square. However, after... Oh, look at my time in this game. My goodness. I gotta play faster already. Already. It's happening. Pawn push, pawn push. Alright, let's get this pawn wall going. Nothing here. My opponent's bishop ran away. I think I only dropped my knight back to do what? To free this pawn. So do I play here right away or do I capture first? I think I capture first and then come here. Yeah, let me make sure I get rid of that pawn. Okay, knight. Oh, I thought I could go here. Not so fast. Maybe I could right away. Let me first kick this knight, f4. Knight here threatens the pawn and a fork. Hang on. Maybe it's important, therefore, to do what? Pawn push. Tempted to just do pawn push. Oh, man. Let's see. Knight here. What's wrong with just planting my knight right there? It'll have pressure on it right away. Oh, man. B3, F5. My knight's hit. Bishop takes knight. Man, I don't want to have to do that. F4. Make F4 work. F4. Okay, this should work. F4 if knight here, queen here. Very passive, but I think I'm ready to trap the knight then. I think this works. It better work. Okay. That is the move that I actually feared. I feared that one. However, I might play something sneaky here. Let's see. I think I need to keep going with my pawns. Alright. It's pretty much a passed pawn right there. Okay, I don't know that I'm afraid of that. Let's get my knight working. Very low on time. I think I need to challenge this knight right now. It's on this. And unfortunately, I have to recapture with my rook. I thought I'd be able to recapture with my bishop in that position, but I would be dropping h6. Nothing in any of these games. How am I doing on the clock? 10 minutes in this one. Where am I lowest? 9 minutes in this one. 6 minutes in this one. My goodness. That's all it takes is one game to be really low on. Could be in big trouble very quickly. That I'm not afraid of. Okay, knight here is a monster, isn't he? He can't be kicked away so easily either. Okay, I think I have complete control over this game now. Okay, I gotta go. Gotta go. Capture towards the center unless I have a good reason not to. I have a good reason not to. Or, yeah, I mean, I do that. Bishop here would have killed me. Maybe there are still some tricks with that. My queen is still opposite that rook. Okay, so rook here seems very, very attractive. Even if it's challenged, I think this as a follow-up is going to be good. So tempted to just play that. Is there a way to do it without giving up the exchange? It's got to be good. What about just queen here? Queen here, knight here, queen g6. Not investing any material. Let's do that. Queen is focusing on those light squares. How do I take? Okay. Take with my queen. I was thinking about bishop here, but that's going to be ruled out now. Pawn takes, open the file. I think I have to repair that weak point. Nothing, nothing, something. I got to take with my rook. Should have been in pre-move with that. Rook takes, and now I can't get this advance in. So I could play here, hit the rook, and then get this advance in. Man. Can I make something happen against this point? Queen here, hits the rook, and then I could get this advance in. I think I need to get this advance in, otherwise I have nothing. I'm not even sure I have anything. Let's see. It's a forcing move. Okay, knight there. Whoa, what's going on? Bishop check? I'm not afraid of that, am I? Just kick that knight away? What am I missing? H3? The knight has to run away? Bishop check, I just take. Not seeing it. Okay, now this is getting scary. Oh boy. I think I might want to sack this pawn. This knight, if I take here, this knight jumping into this square is going to kill me. I think I want to give a pawn up just so that this knight can't do stuff. Ah, man. I'm in trouble. Pawn takes knight here to here. If I take, I can't even recapture because a bishop moves most likely. Hang on, though. Pawn takes. I think I have to do this. Pawn takes, knight here. Pawn takes, knight here, pawn push. The knight could still jump in here. There's tension between the rooks. Pawn takes. Knight takes. I might have to like jump in here real quick. That knight, I can't work around a knight on that square. E4, give up a pawn and try to have some positional compensation. Push, bishop takes, bishop here. And have my knight function on that light square. Maybe jump in here one day. I'm going to try that. I got to move quick. Knight here, queen here. Okay, that is annoying. Very annoying. Oh, man. Pawn put queen here, pawn push. I'm in a pin. Very difficult. Queen here. Gotta do this, I think. To protect my rook in the corner. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be painful. That's going to be painful. Queen coming here. Oh, man. I got to play queen here to defend f2. Whoa. Okay. I think I reinforced this. f6. Weaken my light squares. Oh my goodness, my light squares are so weak. Okay, let's do that. And then recapture, I'm not sure how. How about just bishop back and then make sure my pawn is around to watch over my knight. Bishop back to f2. I just don't have any time. No time, no time, no time. Okay, queen g6. I wasn't even threatening anything, I don't think, with that. So I think I shut the door on what? Let's do this first, then I want to play this next. Nothing here, nothing here. Less than 5 minutes in this game. 3 minutes in this game. I'm so worse off in this one. Time and position. All my opponents are thinking. Okay, let's see. Let's see, okay. Capture like this, towards the center. I want my knight here. Knight there, what's the, oh, I could take this rook. Let's do that, and then get on this file. Oh, open up that diagonal. That gives me some hope, actually. Let me do this first. Diagonals open up. Let's shut this one down. I think I jumped my knight in here. I need to be castled soon. I want to be able to castle queenside still, I think. I think I want to be able to castle queenside. So queen up. Okay. My rook here. Rook there. Okay, the king seems a bit naked now. Like I could jump in here or something. I feel like I could induce some weaknesses. Too slow to do h4, h5, h6. I want to be able to do this and maybe converge on h2. Throw in some checks. Let me try that. It seems very caveman-ish. Pawn push, I drop this pawn. My dark square bishop is not playing. He is playing. Okay, queen here. I'm opposite the king. I'm stopping this pawn push. If I do this, this move still comes. So I think it's important to do this. Okay. Nothing here yet. Something here. I think I throw my rook in there now. There's got to be something. There has got to be something. This seems so right. Got to do that move. Queen there. I'm not sure what she's doing. Bishop here seems very good. I got to just do something. In nearly every game that's going on. 3 minutes, 2 minutes in this one. Could be pressure on this pawn very easily. Queen there. Here she comes. Light squares. I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. I think I need to take now. I'm in so big trouble. My goodness. Actually, can I castle? Pawn push. Knight here. King up here. Is that a move? Oh my goodness, would it be a move? King up, it seems very crazy. Also seems crazy to castle into a pin. Castle, pawn push, knight here. Cover this. Castle, queen here, maybe right away. Can't be right. King up, pawn push. I might be able to survive that. I wish I had more time to think this one through. Oh, it looks crazy. I'm going to try it. No move. We got to move here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Less than what? Less than a minute in that one. I think I got to take. Gotta do that. My opponent is crushing me here. Why do they do that? Not so sure. Time. Gotta go here, time here. Gotta take that. Should have been in pre-move mode. Clock is ticking here again. Oh, I'm able to get a pawn now. I think I push. Keep going back to this game. They're in check. Take with my king. I guess. Moving again. I take that and then do what exactly? Okay. I take with the pawn. Or the bishop. Can't allow this knight to jump in there. I gotta be able to take him out. Time. 42 seconds. Not a lot of time, in other words. Offer a queen trade? Even though that shatters my pawn structure. Get my knight doing something. They have dark square weaknesses. This game, okay, this one, 41 seconds. It's being avoided. Pawn push. I guess I gotta do instinctual stuff. Okay, my bishop is opening up. This should be a win sometime very soon, I think. 46 seconds, 3 minutes. Okay, I think just keep pushing my pawns. I'm on the knight with that last move. Okay, and okay, I think there is some compensation. Hang on. Let's try this. I'm gonna look for this G5 advance. No action here just yet. Okay. I think that's tactically flawed because of rook takes. Might be getting trapped somehow. Am I? I don't think so. Let's see. No action here just yet. Okay, if I take this knight, they take this knight. But what about just pawn push? With this to follow, it seems good. I have to do it. Oh, there's pressure on this knight. I didn't even realize. I don't think it should be a problem. Okay, they did take my queen. Okay, we do have action here. I could take here. I think I want to get rid of that knight. Or maybe another offer of a queen exchange. Actually, queen here threatens some mating ideas. Getting my rook on the 7th. Pawn push. I gotta try something. Okay, they moved. Rook here. "23 seconds, my goodness. Okay, where's the win in this game? My rook is close to trapped. I don't like that. Alright, I'm looking to run away. Oh, I could take that. Let's just take. And oh, I could jump in here to defend this pawn. However, rook here stops that. 23 seconds. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. I want to get the rook here. I have queen moves to hit that rook if the rook plays to d3. 23 seconds. Okay. 23 seconds in that one. Okay, we're still tight in every other game. Okay, this one super critical still. Right here. I'm going to stay on this one. What should I be doing next? Okay, action here. The knight is pinned. Good move. Darn it. Ah, man. I think I need to open stuff up. Well, gotta take that, right? We have action here. Okay, so queen here. Now, let me throw in a check first. Okay. Yes, breaking down my position for sure. Knight here does not work. Do I have time to just run? I think I have to do that. 23 seconds, okay. 7 seconds. Oh my goodness. That can't be the right move. Oh my goodness. Oh. Does that work? 11 seconds? I feel like I can't even look away from that game. I should be winning that, I think. The knight is pinned. I got bishop here next. I can't even look away. Do they move over here? No. Bishop there. Oh, boy. They moved over here. Man, that should be a win, I think, that game. I mean, check. Crap. Losing the piece back. 17 seconds. What? That's a blunder. I'm banking some time. They resigned. Okay. Good game. I won that one that I was really down on time with. Okay, they didn't take that. Knight here. My goodness, where's the mate? Time situation? Okay. 3. Oh, knight takes this pawn here. Probably missing some mate. Queen takes pawn next and looking at h8. Okay, this knight has pressure on it. Oh, the queen's ready to play here. Mate and 2 threat. Boom, boom. Ouch. Okay, I think it's time to run a little bit with my king. Yeah, that bishop is a monster, isn't he? Let's go here. Yes, he is. He takes pawn. Oh, just a bunch of checks. No, actually, one more piece involved. My rook. Nothing here yet. I'm way down on time. Yeah, that's a killer. Pressure on this point. It's a very good move. I think I have to do this. I think I have to do that. Okay. Okay, looking to throw that pawn in a pin. Knight here. Seems like there should just be a killer win. Knight here is a fork. Okay. Nothing here. Nothing here yet. What's wrong with my knight just playing here? I think that was a mistake. My knight lives. And I would control the most important point. Throw that pawn in a pin. E6 being the most important point, and now I'm in a nasty pin. Not fun. Queen c7 to here. Working myself into a pin, but I could play this next. Queen here. I think this is kind of working. We're going to see. I could take this rook. I could take this knight first. I could take this. I'm going to take some material. I'm up a full rook in that game, am I not? Okay. Next order of business is to do what exactly? Guard my 7th rank? Get my queen active, maybe. This seems right, just to do this first. What about this, with queen here to follow? Maybe I want my queen on f6. I want my queen on f6. A minute, and how much? Not long. Pawn push. Pawn push, pawn takes pawn, rook takes rook. I can't track that pawn down. Knight here instead. Okay, I could take that rook. This I believe now is working out with pawn push to follow. Okay, pawn, I have to take that. I'm in a pin. How to take that. Pawn push. Or just queen. Just queen takes pawn. Everything is hit. There's a lot that I believe wins in that one. Oh man, what a shot. Ah, I love that move. Oh man, does that sting? What a sharp move. Oh man, I feel like standing up and clapping at that one. Oh, look at pins are us. Knights pinned, queens pinned, pins for everybody. Oh man, I don't think I have a good solution. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, what a shot. That was excellent. I love that move. I wish I was the one that was doing it, though. Okay. What's the easiest way to do this one? Oh, I think I have a sneaky move in this one. No, I don't. Oh, my knight's hit. Let's just save my knight. Okay, time. Less than a minute in this one. Okay, I take here because I want to defend that pawn. I don't think I have a good solution against the bullet monster. The king, okay, that's a sign that maybe something has gone wrong. I don't want to move this pawn because bishop here kicks my rook off the 7th. I don't want my knight to be undermined. Let me stop b5 stuff. My goodness. Oh, I'm in a pin now. Oh. I don't think I have a good solution. I take here, rook takes, king takes. I'm dropping everything. Pawn push. I'm not seeing anything. I don't think I have a good solution. Let me go somewhere else. Just get the queens off at this point. Yeah, let me just make sure you get the queens off. I don't think I have anything in that one. Oh my goodness, this game. I think I'm going to resign that game or just let my clock tick. I would much rather click on resign. Maybe I don't have any time though. Cost me another game. Should have been in pre-move mode with that one. I think that's just a killer shot. Hit that knight. Yeah, I don't think I have anything there. Just do that. 17 seconds. My knight working. Their knight is hit. As soon as it moves, there's trouble. I still don't think I have anything here. Oh, okay. This one's much easier to play now. 13 seconds. Get my knight working. To focus on that game now. At this pawn. 21 seconds in that game. I think I need to just resign this. The king's getting very active. Put pressure on their knight. King can't go so far. Get behind this pawn. Still don't think I have anything. I'm going to resign that one. Excellent move. Great finish. Really like that. Time, 25 seconds in this one. Got to stop that knight from getting active. No stalemates. Do that next. Queen there. 22 seconds for this one. Okay. King position, I believe. Let's come over in this direction. Just playing that one out to mate. Okay. I think I went in the wrong direction. Okay. Minute 13. Get that bishop out of there. Yeah. Pawn push next, I guess. Okay, good game. Pawn push, I want to get that pawn. Good game. 2 down, or two games left. A minute 18 and 22 seconds. Okay. Can I get that pawn? I think I could. Oh, I'm going to get that pawn unless rook here. I'm on the rook, or I'm on the bishop. I have 2 passed pawns. I think I just get behind this pawn and start pushing him. Minute 18, my opponent is down in that one as well. Okay, I have more time in this one, but it's hard to say that I'm better in this one for sure. My knight, I think, should have been taken when he had the opportunity. Okay. And now I think I need to work on getting my other pawns doing stuff. Or do I just keep pushing? No, I don't want to give that pawn up so easily. King position. Alright. And just drop back and defend my base point in case he's attacked at some point. Oh man. That's why my opponent was thinking for so long. Oh. Darn it. Wait a second. Knight takes, rook takes, pawn takes. Is that a miscalculation? I'm getting two what? What am I getting? I could take this and then start pushing. I think I got to take here. Okay. Let's see this imbalance. Interesting endgame. Keep pushing. Have an outside pass pawn. Okay. Guard my base point. Stay coordinated. This is a 1 king and pawn endgame. How do you win it? Pawn push here. And then I'm ready to roll. Let's freeze those guys. Okay, that is the right idea. This is going to be tricky. For sure, it's going to be tricky. Oh my goodness, I lost on time. Oh, I forgot about that game. Oh. Oh, just push your H-pawn. I forgot about that game. Oh, that's too bad. Oh. Okay, 20 seconds in this one. Oh, I got back to that one too late. Oh, everybody knows. Oh, I gotta move quick in this. Oh, that was a bummer. I just had to start pushing that pawnee. Is this one even savable? Oh, man, that one was painful. Okay, they're not doing that. How do I get my rooks active? Oh my goodness, I forgot about my time again. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a back-to-back blunders. Back-to-back down on time. Ah! Good game. Oh, I was beating this one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, man. Oh, what a surprise. You see the red little thing come up there. Oh, so not cool. Oh, I only had one game, too. I was staring right at it. I was staring right at the position, and then you see the boards shrink. Ah, what a terrible way to end. Oh, what can you do? Oh, they were good games. I really liked all those games. My favorite one, or that one by Bullet Monster. That bishop move was awesome. I absolutely loved that, believe it or not. Even though I was on the receiving end of it. That was such an awesome move. Okay. Let me, yeah, okay, cool. An unfortunate end. I would have liked to have played out and lost this one. I would have liked to win the king and pawn endgame one. Tough, tough, tough. All right, good games. Those who took part this this time round. Fisso, T-Wit, Pie Pants, Bullet Monster, and Reed Raiders. All very, very cool games. Thank you for another good simul. Alrighty. Whew. Let me close out of this one.